John Neal Jr., your professor. Welcome to another lesson to Time to Get It Monday. How are you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my student and listeners? I hope that you're doing fine. Today we have an interesting topic for you. Are you who you say you are, right? Are you who you say you are, right? In other words, people out there, they're always trying to sell us on who they are. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm giving money away to charities. I'm this honest person. I'm a Christian. You know, they're saying all these beautiful things as relates to life, and they're not following what they say they're supposed to do, right? They have all these things that they're a part of. They're doing everything right? But at the end of the day, are they who they say they are? Let's not pick on any individuals out there. Let's move it on. How about people in their own personal lives? If they have a significant other, when they come home or they encounter them and they try to sell them on the type of person they are, and when they're not in front of that person, they're completely different. Have you ever met that person? Or when they're around a person that they like or love and they're explaining things to them or they're having a conversation with them and it doesn't resemble what they said about that person behind closed doors or when they had an encounter with you. Do you follow me? I'm gonna restate it again. Are you who you say you are? That's not to put down any organization. That's not to put down any person. All I'm trying to ask you personally, does your rhetoric match your actions? And if it doesn't, we have some soul searching to do. I think a lot of people in this entire world, rhetoric does not match their actions. Why? Because most people are so fixated on proving themselves to other people. They're so fixated on what other people think about them that they forget to think about what they think about themselves. See, I don't think people do this in malice. I don't think they do this because they're trying to hurt anyone. I think they do it most of all because they're trying to gain something. See, when we're trying to gain things, let's say a relationship because we think a person is beautiful, right? We don't understand and realize that there's a lot more things to beauty, such as your mindset, such as your morals, your values, right? And how you were raised as a person. Sometimes it doesn't matter if your looks are compatible, the other things have to match, which means what are your common interests? What are your common goals? And if these things don't coincide, there's not going to be a relationship. It's going to end in divorce, right? And what if we're going to a church or a congregation and the minister, the preacher is not preaching the things that you truly believe in, but you're going there because it's the place to be? Chances are the relationships won't manifest, and if they do, it won't be true as relates to yourself. At the end of the day, I'm only saying this because I care about you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my student and listeners. Are you who you say you are? I am pleading with you. Become the person that you're supposed to become and you will be truly happy. Right now, if you are what they call faking the funk, that means acting like something that you're not, it will come out. And it's gonna come out in the most ugly way. How has this ever happened to me? Because I don't wanna just lecture you. I wanna share with you how it's happened to me, right? In my life, I was trying to prove to be someone that I wasn't. I got these tattoos on my body. I was trying to be hip. I was trying to do all these things that I wasn't, and trying to do all these things that my parents didn't raise me to do. And I was trying to go around and tell people, oh, I'm this, I'm from that place, right? When I knew that none of the stuff that I was telling people was the truth. And I became a character, right? And when I became a character, I start making mistakes and I start doing things outside of my life that wasn't consistent to how I was raised and the morals and values that was instilled in me. Follow me? Well, keep following me, right? I started to live up to other people's expectations rather than honoring who I was supposed to become. That made me fake, it made me malicious, and it made me a person that people did not want to be around. It wasn't until I decided to say, I don't want to be this person anymore, that got me to the level that I'm at now. It's okay that I'm a nerd. It's okay that I'm a researcher. And it's perfectly fine that I'm a college professor. Yes, I'm not just your professor, I'm a real professor. That's not a name that I made up. That's really what I do. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my student and listeners, please become entrenched in who you are, become who you're supposed to be, and I promise you your life will actually come to fruition. You know why? I believe in you. Thank you for tuning in. And please don't forget to visit again. And please stay tuned and look out for our University of Inspire, which will consist of helping you understand your emotional intelligence and the awareness of it, and also understanding intercultural relationships, intercultural communications, and intercultural competencies. You know why? I know you can do it. Join our university and become the best version of yourself. John Neal Jr., your professor, thanks for tuning in.